Okay, let's do this. Hi, now that you understand how to subscribe to pages, I'm going to explain what this looks like. In other words, what happens as a result of you being subscribed to pages. So, hang on to your hats. Let's say that you are subscribed to this page, and then Kelly Wilson from Snowy Mountains Grammar posts a comment. Hi Kelly. Because you are subscribed to the page, you are notified of Kelly's comment. This means that Kelly's comment appears here inside your course notifications tab. But importantly, Kelly's comment is emailed to you as well. Now, most of you deal with email tsunamis on a daily basis, right? So you might be thinking, Richard, I don't want any more emails. Well, I understand that, but let me explain why we want you to receive notifications by email. It's because we want to avoid the situation where you disappear and have no idea what's happening inside the workshop. And we want to avoid the worst case scenario where you forget that there's even a WINDSSM workshop that you've enrolled in. Trust me, I've been facilitating online courses for over 8 years, and this sort of thing used to happen a lot until I changed some things. Now, we are wanting you to log into the workshop every week or so for the next couple of months, but we are not expecting you to log into the workshop every week or so for the next few years. That would be ridiculous. So, let me paint a picture for you for the situation where your email notifications are turned off. There will be times when you are so busy with exams or reports that weeks go by where you've not logged in. This is normal. And in 12 months' time, you won't be logging in very often at all. Now, if you have email notifications turned off and you've been logged out of the workshop for many weeks, then from your perspective, there is no WINDSSM workshop happening. The workshop may as well not even exist. And some people literally forget that they are enrolled. There could be a great many things happening in the workshop when you've gone AWOL, absent without leave. Maybe there's competitions with prizes. Oh, I wasn't meant to say that. But you'll have no idea of what's happening because you are not accessing the workshop at this time and nothing is being emailed to you. More than that, for the WINDSSMs, Stuart and my main way of broadcasting announcements will be via the brilliant open learning feature called Course Announcements. They all live here and look a bit like this, and you can click here anytime to see what you've missed. But these should be emailed to you as well. But if your email announcements are turned off and you've been away from the WINDSSM for weeks at a time, you don't get to see the recent announcements. In fact, you don't even know there's been any recent announcements. And by the way, we're not going to be emailing you en masse from our email account for any course stuff, because it's more efficient and effective to use the Open Learning Course Announcements feature. Therefore, you need to have your email notifications turned on, which, by the way, they are because it's the default setting. Please note, we're not going to be chasing anyone who's disappeared either temporarily or otherwise. At the end of the day, it's up to you to stay connected with the WINDSSM. What we're doing here is setting up a way to allow you to easily stay connected. What was that? Someone just said, Richard, surely you're not expecting us to respond to all of the email notifications. No, of course not. I would, if I were you, have a quick look at the course announcements as they come through on email and have a quick look at some of the comments being emailed and some of those you might want to respond to on the spot, because understand that inside the email notifications there's a link, and when you click that link you go straight to the course page where the comment is. It's really cool. But the big plus with email notifications is this. When you are logged out for weeks at a time, you know there's activity happening because you get the emails, even if you're not reading them. So that's it. We want you to stay connected. We want you to keep in the loop, even when you're away from the workshop. Okay, that was a long rant, but it needed to be said. If you have any questions, if you have any objections, write a comment below and I'll respond. Thanks so much for watching.